Good day, well it's Scott Picken, I'm the founder and CEO of Wealth Migrate. I'm making an impromptu video here on the steps of Times Square. You know, you can see the magnificent buildings here. Now I am literally in the heart of American capitalism. Times Square is seen as the heart in America of American capitalism. This is where it's happening, New York City. And I wanted to let you know about the launch of the South African platform for Wealth Migrate. You know, technology is literally changing the world, all around the world. 20 years ago, e-commerce came to the market, the internet came to the market, and companies like Amazon and eBay literally completely changed the way that people shop. There's no longer big stores here from Virgin or any of the big booksellers because they've literally gone, because technology has changed the way that people shop. Technology has changed the way that people buy music. If you look behind me here, you can see all the yellow taxi cabs going down the road. There's not nearly as many as there used to be because technology has changed the way people travel. They now catch Uber. It's so much more efficient, so much cheaper. There's so much more trust and transparency, and I don't have to use cash. I can use my credit card. And if I look at these big hotels behind me, they've changed too because people stay in Airbnb and it's so much more convenient, so much more trustworthy. With a thing called social proofing, people can now participate and stay in people's houses and have people stay in their houses so that they can learn to trust them. And so these are the ways that technology is changing our lives. It's changing the way that we shop. It's changing the way that we travel. It's changing the way that we buy music or go on holiday. But most importantly, it's giving us trust. And so why is this exciting? Well, this is a quick shout out to you because we are launching the South African platform. We are launching the ability to invest in the best properties globally. Whether you want to invest in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, London, Sydney, or any of the other spectacular cities around the world, you now have the opportunity. For the last 3 years, this has been possible around the world. Billions and billions of dollars have been invested through the internet into real estate. And it applies, whenever technology comes to a space, there are three things that it does. Firstly, it cuts out the middleman. Secondly, it cuts out the cost. And thirdly, it increases the trust, the transparency, and the reach. When you think of Uber, it used to only be there for the wealthiest of the wealthy to have a private chauffeur. And now we all have access to a private chauffeur as long as we have a cell phone. Well, I am super excited that we have finally got to the point with the FSB that we are now allowed to come into this market. We're working within a regulated environment and providing a safe and trustworthy way for people to partake in the same technology, the same opportunities that have been available here in America for over 3 years, that have been available in the UK for over 3 years. They're now available in South Africa. They're now available for you to partake. And you know what is super, super exciting is that we have the most iconic building in Africa coming online as one of our first projects. It's literally the tallest residential building in Cape Town, one of the most iconic buildings in Africa, a building called 0 to 1. We've got numerous products, medical buildings with billionaires that they invest in. We might even have a 5-star game reserve in terms of where we're going. So go online, register. There's no harm in being able to register, and you will get to have the opportunity to play global monopoly. You will have the opportunity to invest in property, in world-class opportunities that previously were only available to billionaires with as little as 1,000 rand. You will earn the returns. You will own a direct piece of that property. You'll earn the returns from that property, and best of all, you'll be able to manage your entire portfolio online from either your laptop or your mobile phone. Ladies and gentlemen, technology changed the way that we used to shop for music and for books, and that's why Times Square no longer has any stores. Technology changed the way we travel in terms of taxis and the way we stay in hotels. Technology is now changing the way that we invest, and I encourage you to go online and to sign up, because this is your opportunity to only ultimately create the wealth for you and your family that has only been available to the wealthiest of the wealthy. And now with technology, like all these other industries that have been disrupted, they are disrupting the investing, the wealth, and the real estate space, which allows you to participate. It allows you to get access to the same opportunities, and ultimately it allows you to get access to the same wealth creation that the wealthiest of the wealthy continue to enjoy. So from me, signing out here from Times Square, I'm super excited about welcoming you. Go to wealthmigrate.com, sign up as a user, and start to see what opportunities you have to invest in the best opportunities, both locally and globally. Cheers.